The whole de-dollarization phase the monetary reform is going through right now is in order to not use the American dollar any longer. This system was meant to be temporary. It was not meant to last 20 years. They have stability and security. These are the two factors we've been seeking. They tell you they have it. De-dollarizing is the last part before you introduce a new exchange rate and a new currency into a country. I should say de-foreign currency-izing. A country should not have many currencies. It causes many problems. Advisor to the Sudanese. We aspire to end of the parallel market for the dollar in the coming days. We know they've been talking about that now for quite some time. Supposedly the beginning of this next year they're going to do away using the US dollar and just start using Iraqi dinar for their transactions. Their goal is to get rid of the parallel market altogether. We have a special on TV and they say the Iraqi dinar wins the struggle against the dollar and wins control of the markets. Frank. The goal of the last few weeks has been to bring the market rate parallel with the dollar rate. Remember, the CBI can't touch the dollar value, but they can touch the value of your currency of the dinar. They have been victorious of reducing the value of their enemy foreign currency like the American dollar and all foreign currency in your country. Versus your national currency, which is at 1310 right now. But that rate is now in a position to change because of all the success of the monetary reform from the CBI and Sudani. That's all there is to it. We will not know what the rates are until the day we go to exchange. They will be based on Forex, and with the dinar, it will be based on what the price of a barrel of oil is at the time we exchange. Iraq's ports emerge as key transit points amidst international shipping route changes. With the unrest in the Red Sea, they have found alternative paths through Iraq using ports, rails and trucks. I think this one is big and solidifies Iraq's position in the international world. They are also shoring up their financial world and Iraq's position as a trade hub. They are going to need a currency to go with it. Especially once the de-dollarize. Question. What does your gut say? Mark Z. That we may be in the last week or the last days of this thing. I have my fingers next to my lips. They said, oh, it's okay, everybody is invested here. Frank. They got invested and now every time they see you they want to know more. Yeah, this is a small bank. That's why they don't know too much about it. But the fact that you planted a seed with them and you know very well they went and asked questions to the right people in the banking industry. Next thing you know they're waiting. Bank story woman. They have a lot of branches in 5 or 6 states. They're big but they're not big like Wells Fargo or other companies. All the way up until a few months ago, I kept buying dinar from this bank. The VP came into the office and says, hey, we want to know why are you buying all this dinar? Is there something you know that we don't know? Frank. Oh, my goodness. Bank story woman. I kind of gave them the foundation of it and then before you know it I end up walking into the bank. Weeks later, they sort of shouted at me,